We wanted to create a ministry in the Tustin area that's specifically for high school students and young adults, whether they're in college or they're making the transition from living at home to living on their own, or even if you're starting a young family. Because we just realized that sometimes is an age group that gets lost in the mix of things. So we wanted to create a ministry or a service that speaks into topics that are relevant to that age group. And that ministry for us is going to be called Glow. It's going to be a time for us to get together and worship, a chance to dive into the scriptures, and a chance to hang out and begin to build relationships with one another. And the thing about Glow is that we don't want it to be just a ministry of Dighton Wesleyan Church. I'm sure it would be great if we see church growth from this, but our goal really isn't specifically to grow our church, but to be a chance for people to come together and worship. And whether you go to the Baptist Church, or the Presbyterian Church, or the United Methodist Church, or from the Wesleyan Church, the Christian Reformed Church, or maybe you don't go to church at all. And we're hoping that this place, this service, can be a chance that we all come together of all these different age groups, and we build relationships and we worship God. And it becomes a place where we become part of something bigger. It's great to be part of our individual churches, but sometimes I think we get lost in our own almost family aspect of church. But there's a bigger brotherhood of believers out there. There's a family of God, and we all belong to that family of God. And I hope that as we all come together for Glow, that's something that we experience. I hope to see you there, January 29th at 6:30 p.m.
Sometimes I feel a little lonely. Sometimes I feel like this whole world has got me wrong. Maybe sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who ever felt alone.
At this Glow, what we're going to be focusing on is a life in barrenness and how God speaks into that. It doesn't matter whether you're a Christian or whether you don't know anything about God. Barrenness is something that we all experience. And if you haven't realized where we're at yet, this is Lake Cadillac, and it's the middle of the winter, so there's really not a whole lot going on. There's some ice fishermen, and that's really about it. And I was thinking about barrenness, and the first thing that came to mind was a desert. And when you're in the middle of the desert, there's really nothing to set your bearings. And life sometimes can feel that way. Sometimes when we're in life, we're going around and it seems like there's no purpose, like there's no direction. And if that's with a life aside from Christ, God speaks into that. He gives us purpose. And if you are a Christian and you're in a life of barrenness, or if you're in that desert time, sometimes you start to wonder, is God still there? What you notice about the lake is that it's frozen. It's barren. It's desolate. And it doesn't seem like it could sustain life right now. But beneath the surface, there's life. And in the desert, when you're looking around and it's dry, and it's so hot, it's miserable, and when it doesn't seem like there's direction, under the surface, underneath everything, there's life. And this week at Glow, that's what we're going to be talking about.